Alright, we are back for another Golf Clash tutorial here for hole number 4 of the Winter Games tournament. And here I am just, going over my bag, making sure everything in order. I am going to probably reapply backbone just as I want to make sure that I'm kind of resetting my bag to kind of a normal bag that I want to have. And the difference between Hornet and Thorn, not too much in terms of I don't anticipate needing to use that backspin for Thorn, so either or I'm not really worried about. But for this hole mainly, we're just going to be doing the Guardian shot. And here you're going to see me put a Navigator on. That is the ball of choice for this next hole. And now's the time that I want to start thinking about forfeiting as well, as I just want today to be a practice round, just so I can, because this is kind of my first time seeing the expert bracket, and especially with APOC 4 being kind of a limited driver, I just want to, more than anything today, just kind of check out the holes, see what they look like, and make the necessary adjustments tomorrow. So what you're going to see me do here is land it off the green with basically, full backspin behind the hole and try to make the proper adjustment. I'm trying to think in terms of pro. I know I played Max Club and it was pretty spot on yesterday when I was in pro. So I'm going to do something similar. First, I'm just getting my bearings, seeing where. I remember I put left spin on yesterday because I thought I might need it. Today I am not going to do that. So here first, I want you to notice that I'm putting the shot guide behind the hole before even starting my adjustment here. I'm also ever so slightly keeping it to the right of the hole as well. So now, in addition to that, I'm going to go at least, for sure, 8 rings off this. Probably into that 9th ring as well. So let's see if I can't. Great ball. Come on, one time. Help me out, great ball. It is helping me. So that just goes to show you the power of that wind. The fact that I'm on the left of that hole just shows how intense that wind is pushing the ball to the left and back, because I still, even all the things that I was factoring in there, still wound up left of the hole. So that just shows you visually what you're going to need to do if you have to do it. Now, if you are to put on a Kingmaker, you're not going to have to do it to the extent that I am, because your wind's only going to be more like a 7 something as opposed to, what was mine, like 8 point something? 8 point. Yeah, so you'll lose an extra mile per hour if you set up to do it that way, which will make your life a little bit easier on the shootout to get the hole-in-one. So definitely something to be thinking about today. Since I'm just doing kind of a practice run through, I never waste a lot of good balls unless it's really something that I need, that I think is going to be the difference between me being able to pull something off and not pull something off. So what you'll see me do on camera a lot of times isn't necessarily like the best wind ball, for example, to actually hit the shot, but it's usually good enough that you still can. And the same kind of logic that we used on that last hole, we're going to use here. And every time that I've tried this on this hole, I end up stopping this way too fast into the wind. So keeping that in mind, and also keeping in mind where Max Club is, I want you to be aware of this. So if Max Club is that, you need to make sure that you're setting up for a shot that is not going to push you past Max Club there, which is there. And since I'm going to need to go 9 rings, the way that you're going to see me set this up is more kind of 3 rings right off the front of the fairway here. maybe somewhere right in here with a spin and a half. And you know, I am going to push up towards max here, as you can see. And you know, I'm taking off that backspin in order to be able to climb this hill and get it shooting towards the hole. And there you can see that it is very well. So taking off a lot of that backspin when you're into the wind can be very effective. And you know, you see me do the same thing on that shootout as I did for the normal shot, is I overplayed the wind in terms of setting up behind the hole on both those shots. You know, you could see my third hop, fourth hop, it was kind of parallel to the hole, and with only 3 or 4 backspin, it would still run out like 6 yards. So I'm essentially setting up like 6 yards long there, if you think about it like that. And you're seeing the ball still ever so slightly come up short there. So just something to keep in mind when you're doing your adjustments. Just the power of that wind, especially once it gets up to 10, that's the point that it really starts to be kind of a game changer wind where, you know, you got to start thinking about these extra factors every time you're playing a hole. So definitely keep that in mind, and be on the lookout for hole 5, as I'll be setting that up very shortly for you guys. And I'll see you guys there. Good luck getting that ace on that one. I think that's going to be your best bet out of this entire setup for getting the ace. So take advantage of that, and hopefully you guys get it. So good luck.